Hey, how's everyone doing today? Today we're doing something a little different on the channel. I'm hopping on the Fiverr bandwagon. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's basically like a freelancing website where people, sell their services, graphic design, drawing, music, singing. The catch is it's very, very cheap. So, with the new NHL team coming in 2021, I believe, I tasked Fiverr designers for making a logo, and then I took that logo and sent it to a different designer to make the jerseys for it. So, let's see what they make. Also, at the end of the video, I touch a little bit more on Fiverr and if it really devalues design, but I'm not gonna bore you with that right now. If you wanna listen to that, just wait till the end of the video. But yeah, let's make the Seattle hockey team.
Okay, let's look for a logo from someone. Hold on, first we need to change the budget because I'm not paying any more than $5. All right, so here are people who will give you a logo for $5. Okay, I will design sport logo for team and leagues in 24 hours. Okay. That's what I could possibly go for. So it's $5 for a basic version, $15 for standard, and $30 for premium. Man, I have to imagine some of these logos are just like direct rip-offs of like someone else who has made a logo for them. Isn't that Manchester United logo just a recolor of? Isn't this like lion like a league logo in soccer? Oh yeah, this logo is a direct rip. I know that without even having to look that up. Pretty sure that's the ESPN fantasy football logo. Yep, it's the exact same thing, but ESPN is changed for 3 stars. It's not too late. Yes, it's not too late to click off of this page. Okay, look at this one. Okay, yes, we have that wolf logo. And we have this one. Clearly, that took huge inspiration from this one. And I sort of think that's going to be a huge theme with all of these esports logo designers on here. I'm assuming all of their work is just looking up logos people have done in the past and then just slightly tweaking it to what they do. All right, I think we're going to go with this 24-hour one. I will design sport logo for team and leagues in 24 hour. All right, let's do it. So I basically told them to do a logo for the team Seattle Kraken. We're gonna go with the team name Kraken. Let's look at some logos that other people made before they send us a logo. This one's pretty decent. Definitely has that esports gaming logo feel. So I feel like we might see something close to this. I really like the type treatment on this K there. Good job, Dr. Crack. All right, let's look up just Kraken gaming logo. Okay, yeah. So I'd say most are definitely going for this forward-facing Kraken with tentacles going out to the side. It seems like it's the revolving theme in these gaming logos. It seems like each one is a forward-facing Kraken with white Kraken text with like half being white, half being gray on the bottom. See, that's like each one is the same. It might be a thing that all esports logos do. Seems like this trend is pretty popular, so I'm assuming we're gonna see something very close to this. I'm assuming they're gonna look at like 2 of these logos, switch up the shape a little bit here, and then change it up a little bit. Okay, he says 24 hours. Let's come back then. Okay, so this is great. So he tells us he wants more information so it makes it easier for him to process it, which, to be fair, I agree with him, because when people are just like, oh, just do what you want, I trust you, it actually kind of hinders my process. Team name is Kraken. They play in the city of Seattle. The logo can just say Seattle Kraken or just Kraken. And I tell them, again, I doubt I'll have any issues with what you come up with. And that's the thing. I'm not going to completely roast them on the design. I'm just taking what they send first, and that's it. And immediately after I gave him this, like 30 minutes later, he wanted to extend the delivery date by a day because he is sick. Which, okay, we were living in odd times. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll accept it. So let's come back when we have a logo. All right, guys, guess who just got an email? The logo is done. Let's do this. Boom. Wow. Ooh. I just approved the logo. This is the 32nd NHL team, the Seattle Kraken. All right, let's go back and like compare it to some of these. I think I said it 2 days ago. Like, it fits the forward-facing Kraken, white text. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot about this logo. Look at this. They're basically, they have to be the same color. So this is definitely a huge inspiration for it. All right, we have this dark green, we have a mid green, and then we have this bright green. But the eye shape, it looks so similar to this, right? We have this dark green block with sans serif Seattle right there. We have the white font with the gray bottom. We have the gray hockey stick, but this time he has 2. But yeah, I think this really hit what I was expecting. It's super incredibly inspired by like all the other esports Kraken logos. It's basically most of those logos, and the Seattle Kraken logo we saw had a baby. This is what it would spit out. Let's be truthful here. For $5, it's not bad, right? Like if we're going to the nitty gritty here, these little shapes right here is kind of annoying. Oh, I just saw, see, there's like a little sliver right here that's like not necessary. A more unified curve, kind of a smoother curve. The hockey stick shape is kind of odd. It's this really odd shape. It gets like really thin and thicker at times. It doesn't really follow a straight line. And then we have these weird little bulges below the text. But again, let's backtrack a little bit. It was $5. So I mean, about what I expected. Yeah, look, there's just a lot of just like really small shapes in this that just get like cut off in weird places. But it's time to send this logo to a uniform designer on Fiverr. So we're halfway done. Oh wow, that's a gnarly football template. All right, we have some uncentered numbers and stuff here. You know what? I don't see any hockey uniforms, like any hockey templates. They're all football templates and like soccer templates. It actually looks like there's only like one person that has a hockey template on Fiverr. Is it I will ice hockey jerseys mock-up? Okay, perfect. Sold. And he does have a hockey template, so that works out. Let's do this. And now we have to send him the beautiful logo for our Seattle team. Okay, folks, we don't have the jerseys yet, but I can already tell it's gonna be awesome. So I asked him if he can make a home and a road jersey. So basically a dark and a white jersey for a home and road. He said, sure, I will make some and send you. But then says 1 minute later, but you're asking for 2 mock-ups that will charge you $10. So the total charge will be $12. So my response is like, wait, even if the jersey design is the exact same, all you're changing is the colors, you're still going to charge me twice. He says if you like, you can pay, otherwise it is okay. I'm not sure exactly what he means by that, but I just, instead of paying twice, I just said, okay, just do one, a colored jersey, please, not a white jersey. He says, okay. So that sucks. We'll only be getting one jersey, but I mean, we can use our imaginations. Or maybe the Seattle team just uses one jersey. You know, those NHL teams that wear one jersey. Okay, a few hours later, and we have our jerseys done. Let's take a look. All right, we have a light gray jersey. Interesting choice. When I said dark, I meant a little darker, like using the green, but this is okay. So the jersey's kind of all over the place, right? We have pretty classic traditional arm stripes. Then we have this really modern torso piping that then has chest striping. The chest striping is different from the arm striping. I actually don't mind the chest striping if it like went all the way around. I think that's actually pretty cool. It kind of fits that barber pole pattern the old Seattle team had. But on the back, the piping continues, but we don't have a name. We'll be able to see the name. And then we have this random white stripe that doesn't appear on the front. The execution, I mean, it just doesn't look great. Again, I mean, this is a $5 jersey design. All right, let's take a look at the other one. So he sent 2 files. He told me he wasn't gonna do 2 designs because I would have to pay twice, but he sent me 2 designs anyway. I'm so confused. All right, so it keeps the same arm design. So this overall is more of a traditional jersey. This time we actually do have a player name on the back. Number 87 player, our first draft pick. Okay, so I guess our Seattle team is rolling out with 2 light gray jerseys, 2 different font styles. So I guess we'll just consider this to be Canon Seattle Kraken jersey. And it looks like our team is rolling out with 1 jersey. All right, on sportslogos.net, we're adding the Seattle Kraken logo to the list of logos of the teams in the NHL. They are now officially in the NHL. Okay. It has been 2 days later. I've asked some followers on my Twitter account to create their own Seattle Kraken jersey based on the logo I sent, just to see if we can get an improvement on a jersey. All right, so the first ones we're gonna look at is from a designer named Philip Den Hollander. But this is the home. Okay, so this is what I was kind of expecting for the dark jersey I requested. So yeah, honestly, if you took the light gray jersey that I quote unquote approved, this is basically the green version of that. Looks like we have a little shoulder logos that says Seattle on it. All right, not bad. It's executed fairly well. And yeah, I could see the team rolling out with these. And here's the white version. So we have Kraken on the shoulders instead of Seattle, and we just basically have a reverse design. So yeah, thank you, Philip, so much for sending this. You definitely did not have to do this at all, so I really appreciate it. Much better than the Fiverr version, so thank you very much. All right, the next concept is from STB Visuals on Twitter, or Tyler Center. I'm not sure his actual full name, but you could find him here on Twitter. Oh, and sorry, here's Philip's Twitter as well if you want to go follow these creators on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for sending me stuff. All right, so Tyler here actually sent a Photoshop file that says hide the layer, release the Kraken. I love this presentation already. All right, let's hide the layer. Ooh, okay. Wow, is this like the same arm striping as Philip sent? The colors are reversed on the arm striping and the shoulder color. But I mean, wow, we got like the same. You guys are like great minds think alike, I guess. And we have some texture in the stripes, a little tentacle texture. I like it. Unless I'm missing something that looks like Tyler only sent a dark jersey, which is completely fine by me. I think we can use our imagination to see what a white jersey of this would look like using the sports template. So shout out to them. Again, another thumbs up from me. It looks very nice. Thank you so much, Tyler. But this doesn't change the fact that this is what Fiverr came up with. So this is the final look for the Seattle Kraken hockey team. Total with fees, this came out to $13.50 out of my pocket. But yes, this is the 32nd NHL team, the Seattle Kraken. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Did I overpay? Did I underpay? Let me know what you think. Am I being too harsh? Oh, another thing with the logo, I didn't even get like an Illustrator file or a working file that I could go into. So there's not much editing I could do on my own. It's not like I had any parent files. So these PNG images are the largest file I have of these logos. All right, that's definitely the last time I do that.
So did I overpay? Did I underpay? You decide. All I'm gonna leave you off with is if Fiverr devalues designers. And short answer, I don't think so. I think we're in an unfortunate position that really we can't do anything about, us designers. It really starts with just people valuing art. And we're not gonna be able to change their opinion just by saying, hey, you should pay more for that. Because, well, if they don't value it to begin with, if they don't really care about it, us telling them, well, you should pay more for it doesn't really do anything. Us saying, yeah, it doesn't pay our bills, well, that doesn't mean anything either to them because, again, they don't value us. Every single product you see in the world has a very cheap dollar option. From clothes, shoes, food, drinks. I mean, you can go anywhere and get a quote-unquote Chinese knockoff, a super cheap option. And I'm guilty of buying things like that too, for food, drinks. I'm guilty of buying the super cheap options. You know, people buy $100, $200, $300 shoes, and that's great because they value that. They think that's awesome. I'm someone who, once shoes hit $30, it's like, oh, okay, I'll just get the super cheap ones made by a different factory trying to rip off someone else. And here's the thing, if someone's like, wow, I can get a logo design for someone way cheaper, well, number one, you don't want to work for them anyways. You know, let them go to the cheaper option. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they get a terrible product and they learn, okay, I need to pay more for good design. I don't know, I think it's a situation where we can't win. We can't really do anything about it. And even in a perfect world where every designer was like, okay, we're gonna charge top dollar to, you know, really give us designers value, what's gonna happen is people are just gonna keep undercutting each other again, and then we're back to the same thing. So in my opinion, I don't think Fiverr is the devil. It's just a super unfortunate situation that artists are in, but at the same time, I think, you know, a lot of different people are in that position. But you can absolutely disagree with what I have to say. You know, let me know why I'm wrong in the comments. You know, maybe I'm not being harsh enough on people. Maybe Fiverr is the devil and I'm just being too light on it, but I don't know, that's just me. You let me know what you think. Leave a like, leave a dislike, tell me what you think. You know, I want all opinions. I'm just still trying to learn how to entertain. But until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day. Stay safe out there. Peace out.